Title unknown. I am format entity and didn't hear you.
Buzzing.
Buzzing. Alright, I can hear you now, Mr. Giddlinks. So, alright. So, throughout the week, I'll talk about it a little later, but I started reading the book of Ready Player One by let's see here, what's his name? Ernest Cline. He did a good job on that. I didn't get to play too many video games. I didn't log into World of Warcraft at all this week, and we're in the downside of raiding or anything else like that. So that's about pretty much been my week. How's your week gone?
Alright. So here's the story. Remember, Dad died last Wednesday.
Not this last Wednesday. But
Yeah, the last Wednesday. On Saturday, I was sleeping in my daughter's bed, and my son was sleeping in his crib. And all of a sudden, I woke up because I heard my dad call my name. I said, "What?" And I looked around. There's nobody there. Sunday, I went into the grocery store. The grocery store, was putting the groceries in the car, and all of a sudden, I heard my name again. Yep. I'm having a psychotic breakdown or something. Whatever. So, on Monday, I went over to my dad's apartment, and I was spackling the walls and everything, and literally, walls in front of me here, doors here. I could touch it, right? I was spackling, and all of a sudden, the door knocks. And I thought, well, okay, why is my uncle knocking? He's got a key. So I opened the door. Nobody was there. Alright. So I closed the door, went to his bedroom, and I was spackling in the bedroom. Door knocked again. I ran this time indoors. Figured somebody's trying to play a joke on me. Nobody. Again. That was kind of creepy. And lately I've been lying in bed, and when you look down my hallway, you can see the living room, and I always feel like somebody's watching me. So then, on Tuesday, I turned on my computer, and I'm typing, all of a sudden my CD-ROM ejects, all by itself. I'm like, alright, so I pushed it back in, started typing it, poof, popped open again. I'm like, this is freaking crazy. So, the whole week I've been haunted now, so.
well, I could say the CD-ROM injecting virus hacker thing is out of the question in this day of age. But that was running rampant back in '98, because I used to do that too.
Did you also hack the front door so it knocked by itself?
No, I didn't have too much of those.
Yeah.
So,
I'm either having a psychotic episode or I'm haunted.
it could be.
So, topic one.
Yeah. So, let's move on to the first topic that we'd like to come together and talk about was Doctor Who: The Gathering. You've been catching up. How far you are in Doctor Who right now?
I just watched the episode where the Flesh that takes over the other people's lives. I watched the ending of that one. Where they're on the little island that's pumping out acid and they have gangs.
The white fluid? Yeah. There's two doctors in that one, right?
No, the other doctor died. Remember, he was, at the end of the episode, he was holding the ganger's door closed and he pushed the sonic screwdriver and they all melted, including him.
Right, but there was two
throughout the episode, yeah.
And they switch shoes. And
Yes.
trying to trick them. Which one's the real one? And
Right, yeah. That's one I saw.
Yeah.
That's the latest.
That was a Matt Smith one, right? With Amy Pond?
I hate Matt Smith.
Oh, you still haven't accepted him yet?
No, I'm still a David Tennant fan.
Yeah, David Tennant was great. It's hard. And even it gets harder. I can't say it's any better going forward, but anyway. So yeah, there's this guy, and
Yeah,
you've
what?
played Magic. We've played Magic, yeah. And uh, what was the last deck you played? I always played like a
Stack.
huh?
Last set or the last deck? Because new set coming out is Magic the Gathering Core 2013. Comes out like
So I've never played a Planeswalker.
okay.
You know, I never played the new Magic. I've always, and the last time I played with you was before Planeswalker. So I always played like a tin stack. So I always had like a creature that can tap to do 1 damage, and I bring a bunch of them out, and I can make land do 1 damage. I have a spell to do multiple 1 damage, and just control creatures and everything, and that way. That was the last deck I remember playing. And this whole Planeswalker, we were at Gen Con and everything when they gave us a demo.
Oh yeah,
You know,
I forgot they did that.
yeah, we had the whole video, and they were like, "Dude, we're gonna."
And we took pictures and they said, well, you really shouldn't use those, but we can't stop you. So
Right, they didn't approve our pictures, but but yeah. So that was Planeswalker, and I've never played a deck on that style of game. But this guy, he on the newest Planewalker type style, he created a 80 card deck of Doctor Who cards that would create a Magic deck.
well, it was a Magic card template that had Magic text, but Doctor Who images.
Yeah, a bit, mostly, but he did create a lot of original vanilla text to it.
Yeah, I mean it was pretty badass.
Yeah. And he kept it to where he did actually very good. So to begin with, if if you're listening, you want to go to drmtg.tumblr.com, and this guy he only posted his last card in April, which was a while ago, but he's got a link right below that says link a full update list of all the images. And when you get to click through these, if you watch Doctor Who, you'll have a grand, fantastic time of nostalgia. One of my favorite ones has been Jack Harkness. So, speaking of just Jack Harkness, he's one tree, one mountain, and two colorless. He's an undying, of course. When this creature dies, he has no +1/+1 counters. He returns to the battlefield, all those normal rules. But if Jack Nars would be put in the graveyard with a counter, he would transform. So his flavor text is, I can't die, but I keep getting older. So that's one of the number one things that grabbed me was flipping Jack immortalized into a Magic card. So if you get to look through all this, there's only about 4 pages, like I said. But he dates it back all the way to an old doctor. So we got the 7th Doctor. That's before than I can remember. He's a planeswalker. All the doctors are planeswalkers. So, do you know anything about Aura, Curse, Enchantment Token? That's a piece of the game. I don't remember. Have you kept up on it?
Yeah, where's that one?
I just pulled up the 7th Doctor. It says something about put a blue and black Aura Curse enchantment token in play with enchanted player's maximum hand size is reduced by 1. So I'm not too sure who's enchanted or at what point. But either way, These are fun. I know they stuck to the lore. Oh, there's the David Tennant one. The 10th Doctor. So, put 2 tokens that are copies of the 10th Doctor on the battlefield. Each Doctor gains the Planeswalking uniqueness rule doesn't apply. So, the 10th Doctor can replicate himself. I mean, how many times have we seen more than one of the David Tennants?
Put 2 tokens that are copies of the 10th Doctor onto the battlefield. Each turn. Huh. So you can use each ability 3 times.
Imagine. But, like I said, I never learned the rules of the Planeswalker, so I don't even know what the +1, -2, -8 thing means.
Those are loyalty counters.
And...
With that number 6 loyalty counter in the bottom corner there.
Uh-huh.
And each turn, if you would use the +1 ability, you get 1 more loyalty counter on him. So, like, first time you put him out, he'll have 6 loyalty counters on him. You play the first ability +1, now he's got 7 loyalty counters on him. When he gets hit by an opponent's creature, whatever the damage is, he loses that many loyalty counters. When you have 0 loyalty counters, your Planeswalker dies.
How would he get hit?
You can attack him just like you can attack the player.
You can't just attack a player.
Why not?
Because you pick what blocks. You just say what's attacking.
Right. So he's saying, your opponent's saying, this creature is attacking your Planeswalker.
No, you don't have that option. You've never had that option in Magic. You just say, I'm attacking with 3 2/2 walking, 3 4/4 flying. What are you going to do? I don't get to pick what I'm attacking. I'm just attack.
With Planeswalkers, you do. If you're not blocking with one of your creatures...
Okay, so if I'm going to do damage to you, I can choose to have it hit the Planeswalker? That's the only difference?
Yes.
Because that's the rules of Magic. It's like, I have 2 3/3 walking, 2 4/4 flying, and I attack. I don't get to pick what they attack. That's what they're attacked. They're coming your way. You get to pick the block. If you do nothing to block, it's going to hit you. If it hits you, I can say, hey, move all that damage to that Planeswalker motherfucker over there, right?
I'd have to look up the rules again. Off the top of my head, I really can't remember now. Now you've got me confused.
Ah, fuck it. Sounds like fun cards anyway. I love that they actually took the universe of the Magic MTG, and I didn't get into the new Planeswalker thing, and I'm interested in learning the new rules, but I love that they got the Weeping Angel, Don't Blink, the Silence, the Ood are in here, the Daleks. And they got all the companions. There's Amy in there. I hope there's not a Donna. But anyway.
Yeah, I'm right. It says fighting a Planeswalker. Planeswalkers can be attacked. When you declare attacking creatures, you choose whether each one of your attacking creatures is attacking your opponent or a Planeswalker the opponent controls.
Oh, you gotta make a choice?
Yeah. So you can...
So, my army... My 3 2/2 walking and my 2 4/4 flying are coming at you. I can say the 2 4/4 flying are coming at the Planeswalker. I wouldn't do that though. You probably got ground creatures. I'm coming at you with those, but I'm sending my ground creatures at the Planeswalker.
Right.
You have that type of control.
I can choose which creatures I want to block.
Block
Right.
what? I want to block myself, save him, or let him die, keep your life points. That's pretty... I want to play that game. I haven't played that game yet. Alright, so the name of this trivia is this a surname or not? Shutdown
I'm not looking. I'm on the
Yep.
Google.
There's no Google.
Cheat.
I'll give you, and you answer. That's it. Alright. So, number 1. Fuck, this is hard to say. I picked a bunch of German shit and everything. But I did my research. I checked. Knife and Negger.
Sounds like a real name.
Real name?
Nice.
Vandersnooze.
I'm gonna go with no.
No, made up.
Nice.
Wibe. Weeb? Wibe? Wib? I don't know. That's the way it's spelled.
Answer if I can't pronounce it.
Whatever the fuck. It's fucking German.
Try
Is
it,
it
sum
real
it up.
or not?
I'll tell you.
It's like a yes or no answer. You have to 50-50 chance there.
Like not asking a question and asking for the answer.
Huh?
Well, you have to tell me the name. I can't just answer yes or no if you don't.
Weeb? Oh, do you want me to spell? You could say, what is that in a sentence? Or can you spell that? Or some shit. Weibe.
Ebe?
Weeb.
I'd go
Whatever.
with, yes, it is a name.
Real name?
Yep.
Nice.
Next one. Stein.
Stein?
Yeah, as in the mug. Or not
No.
in the mug.
My full name Stein.
Someone's name's Stein.
Asshole wanker.
Yeah, there's people last name Stein.
It was just too obvious. I figured it couldn't be right.
Oh, well, take the next one. Ramberhausen.
Yeah, I could see that being a name.
That's a real name? Final answer?
Asshole wanker.
That's made up. That's like the German college house. Next one. Vandermeer. Vandermeer. Real name?
Yeah.
Nice.
Next one. Friend Pez.
Sounds French.
Sounds French. Well, it could be. I never specified whether it's a specific area. I just said
I'm
I
gonna go
Googled it.
odds
I
are
checked it.
anybody could have a name like that. It would be a French person, so I'm going yes.
Yes.
Asshole wanker.
It's a French aren't that.
I typed friend Pez and nothing came up. Next one. Run bezel. Run to the B to the E to the Z.
Ron Bezel or Run?
Z. What?
A-N or R-U-N?
RUNBEZLE. To the pimp to the double OZ.
I'm going to go with yes.
Yes, a real name.
Asshole wanker.
No, I made that shit up. I googled it, tried it, not real.
That's what you're basing this on? If anybody came up in a Google search?
I'm sorry. Do you have a better premise?
Could be doing like movie trivia or something you can actually guarantee is correct. Just because
Movie? Oh yeah. I'll get you. But Run Bezel doesn't exist in Google. Come on. If it's not a word, and you can consider it a last, that's valid trivia. All right, you got it. You got it. All right, next one. You got two more. Two more. God damn, who's keeping score?
winning.
You're winning. You're gonna win this. You know that?
That's right.
You got some wrong, but I know you're gonna win.
Wrong. I'm not keeping score, so I got them all right.
Alright, I'll listen to this. I'll dub it in. Alright, so dubbed in. The current score is 4-4. Alright. Next one. Vote?
What? Vote for who?
I guess. VOGT. Vote? Vogt. I could pronunciate like an American. Vogt. Or it's vote, or bot, or...
Sure, yeah, I'd say that's a name.
It's a real name?
Nice.
Last one. Herzl. Herzl. It's like Hertz. Like, what?
No.
No. No, it's not a fake name.
No, it's not on Google. I'll go with that.
Did you Google it already? What are you doing?
Nice.
Alright. So, I actually think you got more than most of them right. So much for keeping score. The actual score came out to 6-4. Congratulations, you still won.
I'll speak German.
I'll come back and check. I'll dub it in and say loser or winner. Alright, so you mentioned you weren't too sure on the Iron Horse topic, and we might touch that in a little bit. But let's take a look at this. I
Gargled? No.
I just seen this today, and oh my god! You have not clicked this yet.
I just did.
It's called White Power Milk. Right alone. And it is. WhitePowerMilk.com. Right alone. That sounds racist as hell. You're like, what the fuck? But, as soon as you type that in and hit enter, you get a picture of this chick flipping milk bubbles in her mouth. And, so, if you get into what these people are actually selling, it says, they try to sell you that milk may appear to smell imperfectly consumable, even organic, contain contaminants such as suspended blah 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 blah, and that where is it? It said something about the USDA somewhere here.
This is a joke, right?
Yes.
This has got to be a joke. Secret ingredient is in the process through which rich, beautiful white girls gargle your milk to absolute perfection.
Yeah. So they say milk is available in your local grocery store and meets USDA government standards for quality, but these standards are set to a mere minimum of purity. You deserve the best. And yes, our secret ingredient is in the process through which rich, beautiful, white girls gargle your milk to absolute perfection. It's her touch that sets us far above the rest. That does not sound right at all. But this webpage actually has a shopping cart. So, alright, let's take a look. The gargling video.
Is this real? Is the first frequently asked question.
Yes, of course, is the answer.
Will my package be sent discreetly? Yes. Well, God knows I hope it is.
So, there's a section to actually pick the girls. This site has 6 girls. Only one of them are wearing glasses.
What do you think? Good looking though.
So there's Cassidy, Aleli, Georgie, Amanda, Sarah, and Nora.
Half ounce, 10 seconds gargled.
Oh
is
yeah,
$100.
dude, that's the good shit. Did you pick Sarah?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sarah.
That's in New York City. Outside New York City, it's $250.
Yeah, let's pick the chick with glasses. Nora. If you want a half-ounce, 10-second gargle, it's only $100. She must be wearing glasses or something. You get $25 off. I mean, hell, she's wearing glasses. But she went to Harvard. Her hobbies are hiking and tennis, and apparently gargling milk for some reason. Everything's brown, hair, eyes.
Is it white powdered milk?
No,
Not white
no, that's even more disturbing. All right. I got another little trinket for you. Scroll all the way down to the bottom. You see the little T, the Twitter, the little Twitter mark? Click on that. This is quite entertaining. So we already went through that. Now read the tweets that this white power milk bring in. Go ahead. Just read a random 3 of them. Any of them.
You know, it's just me and you tonight, girl, but if you bullshit, I'll leave it here with a white girl.
Alright, script. Scroll down the page and pick another one. What does that say?
Got a sign on my dick saying that white bitches only. Fuck Lil Wayne.
White. Okay, keep going. Anything.
My mom gets all mad because my brothers prefer white girls over black girls, so calm down, it's not that big a deal.
Every single of these are retweets by White Power Milk. And all of them, every single one of these, if you scroll through the whole page, have the word white girl in it. And I swear to God, they repeat. I don't know where they get it from. I don't know if it's a bot. It just pulls them up. Here's one. I got some bomb ass pussy from.
Oh, it has nothing to do with the product. It's just using those words.
Yeah. And this tweets. It tweets. It tweets. It tweets. It keeps going. It's insane. So, if anyone wants to actually try to see if this is real, you got $100 to spend, and you want a half ounce of 10 seconds gargled milk, depending on where you live, in New York or outside. Oh shit! Outside of New York, it flipping doubles. Oh man, if you got some,
But I can't drink it because it doesn't remove the lactose.
if you got some money to throw around, and you actually do this shit, let me know.
This can't be real.
Twitter, send a tweet to @format_entity and let me know.
No, because the milk will spoil.
Yeah, of course.
$250 on a thing of milk and they can't even put it in an ice pack?
Oh, well, no. I heard somewhere it goes directly into a freezer.
Pack can only keep it cold for 24 hours at most. For our prospective customers outside the USA, we recommend you purchase a gargling video. What?
Oh, the video includes private, password protected, so only those passwords may view.
Do what?
This is like one of those. What's those rich, weird fetish things that you get to see, like snuff videos or whatever weird, archaic nastiness.
Oh, but the video includes a handwritten note from her to you authenticating the milk's purity.
Oh, I'm sure it's authenticated. All those tweets looked authentic. I'm sure. Holy cow. Alright, so, moving on to the next topic. We do have a person that reads a lot of books. How many books do you read throughout the year? Get a
2, 3?
like 2? I haven't read a book in 15 years until this Ready Player One book, and it's driving me nuts. I read over 100 pages in one night, and I'm totally enthralled by it. It's wonderful. But there's a book reviewer called The Alternative One. .blogspot.com, and he reviewed this book back in August when it came out. That's when he first got his hands on it. He was one of the first people, and he gave us a book review that we'll get to hear right here.
Hey there, this is the Alternative One, doing a book review for Title Unknown. This week's episode is Ready Player One by Ernest Cline, published by Random House Crown, electronic version, 530 pages, portrait view. Ernest Cline's Ready Player One is both a brilliant and unusual novel, in the sense that it's immensely creative, compulsively addictive, contains its own element of gameplay, and is a highly entertaining read. It's a very peculiar novel in a lot of ways. In addition, it was an extremely likable story to get caught up in. Reading Cline's virtual cyber world saga, I had no trouble transporting myself back to the 1980s. In fact, it had me reflecting nostalgically back to my 20s at no time at all. It had me reminiscing over old video systems and games that I hadn't thought about in years. And it had me searching my book collection for 80s-era science fiction. I was hunting through boxes of old VHS and 8-track tapes, and it had me thinking about the box of old Texas Instrument computer components and game cartridges that I used to keep down in the basement. I can't remember the last time a novel gave me so much satisfaction. And at the same time, it exercised both mentally and physical, my mind and my body. This book may not be for everyone. It is mostly for those born after 1990 and those interested in games, for instance. But the book itself holds up even without knowing all the pop culture references, so maybe after second thought it is for everybody. I imagine a 16-year-old reading this today might encounter some of the same feelings I had when I stumbled upon Dune. Pleasure of being transported to a bizarre other world, yet not truly understanding the fullness of the plot and subsequent subplots and tropes. Ready Player One is a rare combination of retro's 80s cyberpunk combined with themes of futuristic dystopia, overpopulation, and economic squalor, then heavily blended with a boatload of virtual reality and garnished with a hint of a thriller. Not to mention that it employs a universal quest motif and contains a love story, yet still manages to include an in-book puzzle that millions would kill to uncover. By universal, I mean that almost everyone in this world is involved in the hunt. The reward? A $1 billion estate bequeathed to the winner by the mad genius that developed the world's most popular game, Virtual World. To the first person that solves an elaborate 3-part virtual quest goes the spoils. Ready Player One is filled with 80s pop culture references that both enhance and become integral to the plot. And that's what makes this story so fun to read. I dare anyone who lived through that decade to not be entertained by this book. Never mind. I dare anyone at all not to be entertained by this book, even those born post-1990. It's that good. Donning Nostradamus' hat, I have only this to say. In the years to come, Ernest Cline will become a household name, and Ready Player One, for his claim to fame, will be considered a classic work of science fiction. And I, for one, tend to visit this one often. This is recommended for 80s buffs, dystopian fans, virtual reality enthusiasts, video game addicts, near-future aficionados, computer geeks, and science fiction lovers of all kinds. P.S. Ready Player One is named after the common message that flashed on screen in early arcade video and computer games. I give this book 4.5 out of 5 stars. And that's the alternative for Title Unknown, Southeast Wisconsin. Next week we'll come up with another one. Thanks.
What? Sorry. I'm still
Well-
reading about the milk.
That's fine, because we just heard his book review. That would have been inputted after the show type thing. But I already explained a lot of that information to you. It was this 80s fetish of old culture and the Easter eggs, 3 keys, the 3 gates. It's a great book. So let's move on from there. Let's take it to the next item.
Wait.
Ah,
Power milk.
Jesus, how you still on white power?
In the terms and conditions page, the buyer agrees that they are responsible adult of sound mental and physical health, at least 18 years of age at the date of purchase, and they understand that white power milk is not sold or intended for human consumption.
No, really? That is wonderful. I'm glad you actually read that. That was not uncovered in my previous.
Understands that if the specific woman selected the gargled milk is unavailable for any reason at the time of the order, a replacement from this website will be selected on the buyer's behalf. The buyer understands that a portion of the information on this website has been fictionalized.
Wonderful.
By the way, keep out of reach of children and pets.
So, they actually lay it down. Am I hearing you right? It sounds like there's absolutely no chance in hell that you're actually getting the video of your milk being actually gargled, or that the milk that you've seen was gargled is actually what you got.
No, I believe the milk that you see in the video and gargled is the milk you're getting. They're just telling you don't drink it.
Well, they just... Alright.
The pets, which makes me wonder exactly how good it really is.
Yeah, don't give it to the pet.
Alright, I'm enough with the white power milk.
Don't let your dog drink. Don't feed it to the cats.
Yeah.
I want to see my cat. I'm going to pay $200 for my cat to drink white power milk. Anyway. So, next topic. A real quick one. This is funny. Did you get to look at it yet? Did you cheat?
What?
I love history.
Yes, it did.
I love history.
Did I miss it?
No, I just skipped down a little bit.
Is anytime words a bluegrass band comes into a conversation, yeah, I'm turned off. Anyway.
Yeah, if we get time, we'll go.
I love history.
Yeah, history is good. So, I gotta say, I first heard this on the morning stream, and a little disclaimer. And I'll steal shit, whatever. It's fun. But if you Google "I love history!" Where's my sandwich? All one word, 2 M's, of course. Figure it out. You'll come to the page where we got 8 pictures of some great people that are depicted into old General Medals outfits and everything. So, like the first picture alone, you got Sherlock Holmes, Iron Man, Wayne Gale. Oh, Wayne Gale?
It's Wayne Gale.
He was Natural Born Killers. You never see. Oh my god.
I was.
You didn't do enough drugs back in the day. That's all there is.
I just did the wrong kind of drug.
That's for sure.
It's Iron Man. I'll follow you on
Iron
that.
Man. What's his real name? Your movie.
Junior.
Robert Downey Jr. Next one. Snape.
Listeners, I'm the one that's got the trivia knowledge.
Yeah, he does. Snape.
The drunk person.
Who's Snape?
What?
Who plays Snape? That's the next guy, right?
That's yeah, that's Snape.
Yeah, okay, that's fucking Snape. Then we got Bill motherfucking Murray. Awesome. And, we go right to Kirk.
William Shatner.
Yeah. And, Magneto, right?
Ian McKellen.
Okay, if you say so. And I have no idea how... he's a,
Who?
After
Charlie Sheen?
Sheen, yeah, he's one of those brother Hot Shots or something, or was he the Mighty Ducks one?
No, that was.
He was the Hot Shots one, right? He's the funny one.
Yeah, he was in Major League.
Yeah, he's the funny one. The
Yeah.
other one. The other Sheen
That one
sucks.
has that whole anger management temper thing and house arrest and all that. He likes prostitutes. He won't stop using them.
Well, that's what the medals are for.
That's right.
And then fucking Frodo. What the fuck? Well, whatever.
That was probably one of the worst picks.
And then the last of all.
Stewart.
Yes, Sir Patrick Stewart. Or Captain Picard, Professor Xavier, and that terrorist motherfucker that wanted to take over a high school.
What?
You missed that movie?
Are we back to Natural Born Killers?
No. This was like Toy Soldiers or some shit.
Oh.
But it was awesome. You gotta see him do it.
Sure.
But not only that, I'm gonna go off topic a little bit. He spoke about, when he came to TNG, he wanted to be really serious and do the show. But everybody else was goofing around, and he's like, dude, I'm just here to try to do my job. And everyone else kept fucking around. And they fucked with the director so much that the director was like, fuck you guys, I'm not going to do this shit. And there was a conversation that happened. Picard freaked out and said, this never happened from my Shakespearean heritage of wherever he came from. And then everyone's like, dude, you don't have to be such a tight ass. And then the episode where Tashiar died and they were giving the eulogy up on the hill, he got up there while it's recording and he starts singing like, ye old knights are dying, that old Irish song, which had nothing to do with the episode, not scripted at all. He just totally went off and sang some weird, crazy ass shit. And Data does a Brent Spinner does a great impression of him. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I had a lot to say about that. It was fun. Anyway, let's move into the trailers here.
Yes.
So, what are the trailers?
Nope.
I just don't like the eye.
You don't have to worry about being I. Just worry about the movies.
Alright, you pick them out.
Alright.
We're going to not I. It doesn't really start it. It's trailers.apple.com. I'm sure everybody that can hear me has the app already on their phone or iPad and all that. So,
Yeah.
there it is.
I know what I gotta download now.
There it is. But is there any? You want to cover some specifics?
Oh, Rec 3.
Rec 3 looks insane. Alright, let me click that. I haven't seen Rec 1 or Rec 2 or... I think there is. I do recall. Fucking Apple. You told me to try to download QuickTime. You play it. You probably got that gay shit. Play it a little bit to see what it sounds like. What's happening on Rec 3.
Oh, it sure is a Rec 1 and 2.
Yeah, there's a Rec 1, Rec 2.
2007 and 2009.
Quarantine 2. I've seen Quarantine. I haven't seen any of the Recs. I want to see those though.
Alright, so anyway. The cover right there is a woman in a wedding outfit holding a chainsaw. Basically, the trailer looks like a husband and wife are getting married, and the entire wedding party turns into zombies. Or something like that. It looks retarded.
Wow, that sounds wonderful to me. You can't get... I tried to play the trailer, but it wants me to download QuickTime. You don't have QuickTime? Just play it. You can pipe the sound in too, right? play a little bit? Let's hear a little. Does it work for you? It won't work for me because I hate Apple shit. There you go.
Shows the bride. Shows
Dearly
walking down the
beloved,
aisle.
we are gathered here today to bear witness to this holy matrimony, to celebrate a love that is caring, accepting, and enduring of all things.
Man, it keeps flipping back and forth, huh?
Let no man tear apart.
Why is he like in armor?
No idea.
That is
It's
It's a chainsaw.
Rec 3,
Yeah, let's retard.
Genesis.
Okay, she's ready to go. She's no Bruce Campbell, but I think she can wield that chainsaw.
Then there's Oz the Great and Powerful.
Oz the...
Disney is taking a prequel of The Wizard of Oz.
Oh.
No, it looks actually pretty good. It's from
Third installation. Don't get me wrong. I did like Return to Oz.
this has got what's his name from Spider-Man, Franco,
I'd say Toby. That's all I know.
Green Goblin kid.
Oh!
What's his name? Frank.
The twisted dude.
Not William.
Oh, not him?
Son.
Oh, the other little
Yeah. James Franco.
Ah, there you go.
Alright, he's the wizard. And the whole trailer starts off in black and white, and when it gets to Oz, it goes to color, just like the original Wizard of Oz. That's kind of cool. Interesting premise.
It's not a reboot or something, right?
No, it's actually not too bad.
The Great and Powerful. It's got a balloon. Alright.
This
full of good men.
Oh,
I want to be
it
a
is.
good man. I want to be a great one.
You're gonna need this!
That tornado's never the same without Pink Floyd.
Read a sock stocking. Director of the Spider.
Oh, imagine that.
Not bad. Same.
Sam Raimi. And the producer, Alice. Damn, that's colorful. And we worship Johnny Depp was-
You're in Oz.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I am not sure on this. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Go look at the Great and Powerful trailer.
No, it's Oz.
It doesn't fucking matter. Oh, I don't know.
Well, it looks like this fall is actually going to be a horror fall though, because we've got VHS coming and Awakening and Sinister. Now Sinister looks.
I can't imagine spending time on that house. Oh,
Sinister.
all right. Try to sell me. Let's see what you got.
New details today in the grisly murders of a local family found earlier this week.
I don't want to move here.
We couldn't afford to live in the old house anymore. Plus, the story I'm writing is here.
Is the story a good one this time?
I'm gonna write the best book
Ethan Hawke?
anybody's ever read.
I think it's.
I got a really good feeling about this.
Obi-Wan Kenobi? Oh, no.
I'm not doing McGregor. It's a paranormal activity.
You gotta be kidding.
Let's see.
You said it.
Got some potential. Got some film reel.
It's the family who lived here.
It's good to show.
These are serial murders?
I don't know. First one I found dates back to the 60s.
Is that the machinist?
All these cases is the symbol.
The symbol is associated with a pagan deity named Bagul. He consumes the souls of human children.
I have never been onto something this big before.
Early Christians believed that Bagul actually lived in the images themselves and that they were gateways to the realm.
This is good. I will enjoy this movie.
That was pretty creepy.
And it's just a higher tech Evil Dead.
Who's delivering?
Or White Noise.
Yeah.
Or anything else that's been done before.
Have you seen the preview for the Rise of the Guardians? Santa Claus and Tooth Fairy, Easter Bunny, and Sandman?
Jesus ain't backing them up. I mean, they all sounded like a bunch of fake shit, so...
Oh, you just gotta watch the movie.
I'm just saying. Alright, so, the last thing I wanted to cover was Pacific Rim. Came from the creator of something else cool. I'm gonna sound like a dumbass. Guillermo del Toro. And he's produced this movie, or directed this movie, into, he announced it at San Diego Comic-Con, and they did very well on having the audience not record a goddamn thing, because I searched the shit out of YouTube and Google and everything else. I looked for any leak at all and couldn't find it. So,
Alien attack threatens the Earth's existence.
yes.
Giant robots piloted by humans are deployed to fight off the mess.
Yes.
Already it's got total promise.
Did you see the size of the human?
Yeah, I'm
on
looking
the
at it.
giant robot.
One human is like,
The size of an ear. One human equals an ear of this robot. That takes like a whole army to control one robot. And what the fuck are the aliens that those robots need to attack?
that's what do you need to attack a robot that size?
I don't know. And how were we prepared with with
Oh yeah.
one robot or
Just
multiple
round.
robots of that size? Either way.
Invasion. Good thing we have this robot we built.
Either way, I'm sold. He produced Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. He did the Splice movie. He did The Orphanage. He did Pan's Labyrinth. He was involved in a lot of these very good make you think type movies. And I think that's about all I have.
I'm just watching the trailer. I think I am anyway. No, I guess I'm not. What the hell was that?
So, in closing out, we're wrapping it up, and our buddy that gave us that book review hails from, and another shameless plug, is steampunkmagazine.com. And I'd like to give a little bit more on that.
Anyway.
There's actually a new game that's coming out that we need to talk about that's got the steampunk universe. I mean, the whole steampunk genre, don't get me wrong. What do you think about it?
All yours at Gen Con, I didn't do much for me. Although that one girl with the red corset,
yeah, you cannot deny the power of steampunk.
No, she was pretty cool looking.
And don't get me wrong, we'll bring everything that we can from all sides of everything. Steampunk, cyberpunk, fantasy, sci-fi, everything. And we'll be back again. But
the Gen Con this year, right?
We'll have to talk a little bit after this. So, this was our show, Title Unknown. And thank you for joining us. And
the end music, get us out of here. The outtake, out music?
no, because that's all happy grass shit you don't like.
Just say that I want to wear a grass skirt if I hear it. That's come on, take me to Hawaii.
I want to go to Hawaii. Hawaii is always good. I like the grass skirts.
I don't hear anything.
I lift grass skirts. I like to peek
There it is.
I like to take a little peek. One,
2,
3,
5,
6,
9.
8. They're still coming in louder, but I think we'll be alright.
Wait. Try it again. Here you go.
1,
5,
8,
2,
12,
9.
9. We're pretty level.
Alright.
Alright, let's...
We could end it with this.
That sounds too much of an intro still. You want to do some acid? You sure? Come on. It's just fucking banging. Come on. Do you see all this? Do you see all the lights? Come on.
My God, please help me knee deep in the trying to go clean. He says, wash your hands, get out the squeeze.
We're just gonna max it out anyway. No, it's still going.
It's not my computer.